A canon is a rule, and these are the rules that seminary students are taught on what do you do, how do you determine what the correct reading is. So if you have, the term is called a variant reading. So let's say I have two copies of the Gospel of Mark, and they have a different reading in a verse. How do I determine which reading is the correct reading? There are two types of errors that are found in biblical manuscripts. There are unintentional copyist errors. Those are generally pretty easy to discover. And then there are intentional errors, and then copies that have been made of those intentional errors. It's harder to discern which is the right reading. And so the canons of textual criticism are the rules that are used to help you do that. But here's the problem. The canons of textual criticism aren't Christian. So, for example, one of the canons would be the non-Christian reading is to be preferred over the Christian reading. The non-grammatical reading is to be preferred over the grammatical reading. The one that disagrees with church usage is to be preferred.
Yeah, and the reason for that is to avoid potential dogmatism or religious tradition for the favor of maybe something that would have been outsider or more objective. Is that their reasoning? It seems like an arbitrary application of these kind of laws and rules that could in some way impede one's ability to actually see what was held to and believed at the time that these things were being captured.
So I like to use this analogy. So let's say that you and I were going to start a football league, and I made the rules. My team has 11 players. Your team has 3 players. What's the purpose of that rule?
To skew the outcome your direction.
Yeah, help me win.
Yeah.
The canons of textual criticism were created after the manuscript disputes. So those canons are designed to defend particular readings in manuscripts that they like.
Right.
So one of the primary rules is manuscripts must be weighed, not counted. Why is that? Because the manuscripts that agree with the readings in our Bible are many, many more than the manuscripts that agree with the text that they want to create. So they create a rule that does that. And then they say, so a footnote in a study Bible might say this reading is not found in the best manuscripts. They don't tell you it's not found in one, that maybe it's not found in only 2, but it's found in every other copy of that in the world.
Yeah.
So like the last 12 verses of Mark, every copy of Mark in existence that has the last chapter has the last 12 verses, except for Vaticanus and Sinaiticus. So what they're saying is that those manuscripts are more valuable. So we trust those rather than all the other manuscripts in the world, okay?
Right.
So it's a skewed and biased approach.